EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the New England Patriots.
¿Sabes patear?
Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Sí. Espérate que primero escojo yo. Porque vos tenés que ver qué formación ofensiva uso y así armas tu defensiva. Miras el concepto y jugadores. Porque hay conceptos que son mejores contra otros.
Vamos, Juan.
Era Michael Thomas, Francisco.
On first down, Breeze. And he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 74 yards. As his guys are able to strike first.
Yo te dije que miraras a Michael Thomas, loco.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it get tested on play number
Pero ahorita baja en ofensiva, Fran. Ahorita no ocupas taclear.
But as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Dale, haz lo que hiciste, haz lo que hiciste, haz lo que hiciste.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Estoy cambiando las tácticas.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in.
Sí, porque lo atrapaste afuera.
Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And this time, intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for the offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery.
Fran, mira Michael Thomas, mira Michael Thomas, mira Michael Thomas.
With those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On second and 10, Breeze, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees, his second touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point? And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Fran, ¿te das cuenta que solo han pasado 40 segundos del partido? No, después. Ok, Fran, vas a pasar ahorita. Se lo vas a pasar al que tenés.
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Qué feo es el paseo.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Recordá que el consejo que le di a Eddie de que los pases corriendo son más fáciles de interceptarlos.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Y Tom Brady no tiene tan buena corrida.
Sí, no crees que va a poder hacer lo que Eddie hacía con Russell Wilson.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's third down.
Well, certainly appears that they're going to try to keep getting him.
30-0 capote, ¿va? Ok, Fran, ahorita él vas a correr. Vas a correr.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Throwing is Brady on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Te dije que corriera, Fran. Una jugada de pase y no me la vas a ganar.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer. And now the young man has it. It's a pendejo. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickery.
Querías un Hail Mary, Fran.
Doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
¿Qué crees? ¿Cuál es tu idea? Eddie. Mira Michael Thomas, Fran.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up second down.
¿Estás seguro que es bien eso? Lo lograste, Fran.
Devin McCourty picks it off. It had been a near perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter.
Puta, quería hacer el quarterback rating perfecto. Ya me envergaste, loco.
Everything's going right. You start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him,
ni le voy a dar tiempo de pasar esta imagen.
Pick me up, my man. Help me out.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on.
Es que en segunda y larga no es aconsejado correr más.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well. Yeah, they didn't get
mira Michael Thomas.
And have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Ajá, por el... Sí. Pero si yo la pateo para la derecha, te jodés porque no va a tener a nadie cubriendo.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will
Ya ves, Fran, si pasas, te intercepto. Si corres, no llegas. Así que, ¿qué más puedes hacer?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard.
Ey, ya vas a ver cuando Frank quiera hacer un pase largo y vamos a ver la que le voy a hacer.
Brady gives to Michel. And he got blown up on that.
¿Viste lo que me está saliendo de ahí? ¿Viste, va? Te preguntó si te querías rendir, Frank. No fue humillante, Francisco. Ey, mira esto, mira esto, mira esto. Se cagó, Fran, ¿ves?
The Patriots send out their punter. Deontay Harris deep for New
Fake
Orleans.
pass. Ah, no.
Taken in at the 22.
¿Qué pasó, Fran?
That one back, 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 25 yards.
Se lo va a comprar para el 2021, Fran.
So into Pats territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Breeze. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. 6 points in his hands. Hang on. Second down.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found
R1, la verdad.
here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And he's going to be sacked.
¿Por qué me empujas así, loco?
Right at the midfield stripe. Dante Hightower in there to take him down.
Pura mierda
Will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Despertó, Fran, despertó.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan
dale.
Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On third and long, it's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the
Fran, esa fue más ruda la que me dijiste que te quería salir, brother.
Incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert.
Fíjate, más rojero, mi hermano.
What an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. Breeze to throw for it on fourth.
No, Michael Thomas.
This is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires.
No importa, igual va a volver a mí la posesión.
At the 49-yard line.
Vas a pasar, Frank.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
for the scores already. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. There he goes, right side. Nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On second and goal, Brees. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes. The Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball, they can go to that play action pass. You see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line, or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Black Lives Matter, por favor. Bueno, pues, ya vengo. Espero cuando regrese, Fran ya le haya ganado 2 partidos a Ramón.
Ok, va a pasar otra vez.
Y créeme que si se lo metes le vas a dar en su ego. Va Ramón.
Sí.
Mejor me voy.
A una mano, Fran. ¿Cómo?
So after the INT, it's Brees. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down?
Es porque yo soy bueno en este, Fran, tranquilo.
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
¿Por qué, Fran? No es que jugabas esto en Washington.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Esto se mira como que puedes correr o pasar.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half.
It's in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
No ve, Fran.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Brady, eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field.
Es que el problema es que si lanzas corriendo, el pase es malo. Tienes que lanzar estático más. Pero si lanzas estático, tenés que cuidarte de que tu línea defensiva te va a proteger. Pues sí, pues, pero... que va a ser difícil, vos.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter.
Seguro que querés seguir, va.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Te arrinconaste, oh. No, 25 es. Ok, Fran, ahorita te la intercepto otra vez, ¿no? Si das el pase muy largo, te la intercepto. Bien, casi, Fran, casi es el primer día. Me llega.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Strip that ball.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to...
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Porque te anticipo el pase.
Interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a
¿Querés interceptar así?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Controla al cambiar al jugador que mire que la va a pasar e intenta apretar triángulo. Pero si lo haces mal, perdes la marca.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. From the gun, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
No,
working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
¿De cómo juego yo? Un 70.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Barça ficha a Buffon, recambio de Ter Stegen. Me dio risa de meme.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half.
Las jugadas que salen ahí. Me sale cuál es tu formación. Entonces, si es tu formación es de corrida o de... Ahí sí no sabía que era de corrida. Generalmente cuando usas más de 2 WR es porque vas a pasar. Entonces es que si usas más de 2 WR vas a pasar. Si usas menos de eso vas a correr.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final.
Yo sé que tal vez con un buen corredor hubiera hecho más, Fran.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Tal vez. No, solo que la tiraste cuando está de espaldas. Tienes que fijarte que vaya viendo al...
What's that? It wasn't an interception. Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Ay, Fran.
Interceptions in this game. That's only the third time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who are getting 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
On second and 9, Breeze. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 36 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there.
A Kennedy le gané como 57-12 la primera vez que jugamos.
Special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
No la agarró.
He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Pero usted que peor, la hago de la Premier y le mando de adelantado la invitación para que agarre un buen club. Para que se anime.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. pads at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next.
Bien, Fra, así mero, buscas los que se desmarcan.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Brady deferring to White on the draw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first
No me vas a hacer el punto, no me lo vas a hacer.
They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On the draw, here's White. And an alley to run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
No!
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you're going slow? And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Down the numbers.
Hijo de puta.
And he will get into the end
zone. Te voy a jugar serio más estos 37 segundos más.
Slightly less than really bad.
Sí, te voy a jugar serio estos 37 segundos.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And Elwood backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
¿Le pusiste pausa?
The 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Puta, subió el precio más de las ligas, po.
Something something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
The Hail Mary, Frank, Hail Mary.
Said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
To throw again on second down, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. P.J. Williams with a pick. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the dream scenario before coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. To put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can follow this.
Face of the franchise. Face. Sí, ahí está un jugador. Cheque.